Earlier on in the summer, I made a video about the Georgia Bulldogs, and I said, can they unseat Alabama this year in the SEC and become the kings of the SEC, make it to the college football playoff? Well, as far as week one goes, anyway, just as far as SEC East anyhow, I think it's pretty clear that Georgia is by far the best team in the SEC East if we're just talking about week one. If you want to look at some of the shit show performances that some of these teams have put on this week, as far as their opponents in the SEC East go, of course, week 0, Florida barely squeaking out a win against a Miami team that was, improved, maybe a little bit over last year, but not a whole lot. Looked all right with a freshman quarterback, but should have won that game by a lot more than what they did. Missouri is currently losing by 2+ scores on the road against Wyoming in a game that I called the Cowboys to cover the spread on. I figured Missouri would have a tough time adjusting to altitude and struggle. Missouri is struggling. They're losing 33-17 right now on the road. Of course, Vanderbilt, you're pummeling right now. Tennessee, we don't even want to talk about. Terrible shit show. Lost at home today to Georgia State. First time Georgia State has ever beaten an FBS team, period, ever. And my South Carolina Gamecocks. Woo! We won't even talk about what we did today. We lost on the road, or actually a neutral site game, to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Tough game, gutty performance, but we came up just a tad bit short today. 24-20, the Mighty Heels with the 18-year-old quarterback who's barely out of diapers playing his first game, and the 69-year-old Mac Brown who is barely into his depends, under diapers, coaching his 1 millionth game, but his first in 10 years, and we lost. So I would say that Georgia is definitely the front runner in the SEC East right now, if you smell what Carolina Jackpot is cooking. Woo! Go Gamecocks! Fire Coach Boone.